What is up, fishing addicts? On today's video we'll be continuing our Midwest Bass Challenge KBL Bass tournament. We decided to fish the shallow DuPage River full snakes today because my buddy Rod loves it. So hopefully we'll get on some big smallmouths. Stay tuned, guys. Let's go get our fix on. Alright, guys, the audio did not turn out to be that great. For some reason I didn't connected the microphone the right way, so it was just clicking. I have no idea why, but what I was doing from the start was just casting to the shoreline anywhere that I think it's deep or there's a structure. So all the fish that I've caught and noticed, they were right behind big rocks near the shore, or just hiding in the shade. Wherever there was grass, if you stick around and just wait on the deep water, you'll see them going inside, in and out from the deep grass, and they just dart in and out chasing a little bait fish. And I also have another video that I was wading the river. I'll post the link somewhere up. But water temperature was actually 74 degrees, surprisingly, because the day before, when I was fishing Mozona lakes, the water temperature was almost 90 degrees, surface temperature actually. But as you guys can see, the water is crystal clear. We are about a foot of water. I didn't even connect my fish finder because I can just see the fish. But you guys notice the music on the background, play smooth little music with the little narration that I'm doing. I came over here on the bridge. I was pretty excited to fish the bridge, but I noticed there's a guy tying down. So from the shore, he was fishing from the shore, and he was just tying the lure down. So I just passed him, and I didn't want to fish on his side, so I just started casting under the bridge, even though it was about a foot and a half water. I streamed down a little bit, and I started casting, and right away I just saw this small dink come up right behind it and attack the little whopper popper. It was almost the same size. And what I like to use, I do not like to use the 75 whopper popper 75. I really think the 90 is much better when it comes to smallmouth because of its shape. And a lot of people like the 75 for smallmouth, but I think the 90 will always outfish the 75. Maybe there's a little different pitch to the 75, but I think it's just more of a hype than anything else. Yes, it is a smaller lure lengthwise, but it is wide. You guys have to remember, smallmouth do not have bucket mouths like largemouth do, so they cannot swallow that lure. And if you find a smallmouth can inhale that thing down the back of its throat, it's a 6-7 pounder, if not more. Like I said, I love the 90, and I was using, since the water was crystal clear, I was using the chrome one. And over here I hooked up to a pretty decent one. I think this one was 1475, and on the weeds my manual hold did not hold me, so I was just drifting for a minute, kind of scared, but I wish I could have stopped myself maybe right before it and fish it for more fish, because usually what I found, this type of grass and wood or some kind of structure, there'll be a bunch of them in there, and usually they fight for you catch the small ones first, because simply they're a little bit more aggressive than the bigger ones. They always get the lure first for some reason. But there was a part a little bit further down that I got into it with a bunch of small ones, and then finally I had a nice one. And unfortunately, right before I took a picture of it, it jumped out of my board, and I wasn't recording because I thought we were done fishing. It was almost like maybe like 40-50 feet from our exit ramp, and I just decided to pass to a small little branch that was going inside the water, and I caught like 3-4 in the same spot. And then finally I made my very last cast a little bit deeper, and I got one, and this one was right on the shade, and he just smoked it. I mean, like, as soon as he landed, I saw a ripple right behind it, and he got it right away. For the most part, I was doing the same thing. The only places that I found fish were on the shade, or the ones in the grass. I could not get them to bite. I have seen a couple of them. It was just not happening to me, and I believe this fish was the second or third one that I was trying to measure, and it just jumped out of my board. Like I said, I have not been I'm not used to this measuring stuff. I should have practiced like Rod did, but anyway, my first tournament, I made some errors that actually I made some big errors that cost me first or second place, and right after that it was just me trying to catch up.
I've been finding them on the shades, and by every structure that has a shade, they're pretty much in it. Alright guys, we have a big one. And I have no net again. Oh, maybe it's not that big. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Well, it's alright. It wasn't that big. Anyways. Let's see if there is more on the back end of there. There we go. It's a smaller one actually. Okay, buddy. Everybody calm down. There we go. Oh guys, we are almost at the end of the line. So it was a pretty productive day. Unfortunately, I dropped that big 18er, but regardless, I'm pretty sure tomorrow I think I'm gonna go to Fox, and then we can probably most likely will upgrade. That's it guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one.